The role of thought in Zen. It is impossible for the intellect to conceive, even with the boldest constructions of thought, something that is bestowed and immediately apprehended only by means of the original mystical experience. It is only afterward, in the wake of the experience, that the Zen Buddhist will concede that the mystical content becomes accessible to the intellect. But the statements that then emerge are of use only to one who has had the experience, and he can do without them. Lacking this, anyone who tries to appropriate them will be thrown into confusion and despondency. For him, they will work like poison. Thus, the contrasting of multiplicity with unbroken unity, of difference with identity, of oppositeness with non-oppositeness, would also have a sound and conceptually legitimate meaning for the Zen Buddhist. But in view of his experiences, he is not prepared to regard the non-opposite, the undifferentiated and identical one, as more original than the opposite, the differentiated and the manifold, and on that account to load it with mystical honors. For him, too, the non-opposite is beyond all conceivable opposites. Yet precisely for that reason it is still an opposite, still the pole of attention cut out of which the postulated non-oppositeness does not lead. If he deigned to express an opinion on the theme of non-oppositeness at all, he would probably say, "The center of being is beyond all opposites just because it dwells within them, and within all opposites just because it is beyond them. It is without contradiction and yet full of contradictions." Or to put it another way, one and many, undifferentiated and differentiated, non-opposite and opposite, are equally near and equally far from the center of being. They are the center of being itself, and in the same breath are not. Such formulations are impenetrable and meaningless for anyone who seeks salvation on no other path than that of thought. But anyone who has experienced the center of being with his own body will be able to plumb its very depths in the same space of one long exaltation, and will cease to wonder why anything so simple and obvious cannot be communicated except in obscure formulas. He will then understand why the Zen masters not only avoid all talk, but regard it as dangerous, and instead urge the pupil towards those crucial experiences which solve all riddles at one stroke.